Read with an amused, slightly dramatic tone. You know that moment when someone storms up to you, convinced they've caught you red-handed, but they accidentally expose their own mistake instead. That's exactly what happened to me when one of my students tried to gotcha me about a quiz I had completely forgotten to give. And the funniest part, he reminded me in front of the entire class. If you've ever dealt with someone who tried to call you out without knowing all the facts, hit that like button. And if you love petty, wholesome revenge stories that end with a perfect twist, make sure you subscribe, because today's story is going to feel oh so satisfying. The teacher who's just trying to survive the day. So picture this. It's early morning, the sky is still that weird, almost awake but not quite shade of blue, and I'm walking up to the high school with my earbuds in, clutching a coffee like it's the only thing keeping me alive. I teach English as a second language in a non-Anglophone country. And I don't know who needs to hear this, but teaching over 200 teenagers is basically juggling flaming swords while someone yells at you in 3 different languages. Now I have ADHD, which means if something isn't written down, and I mean physically written down with a pen on actual paper, it might as well be stored in a black hole. Forever. So for every class I keep a notebook. Not the cute Pinterest kind. The battle-worn, coffee-stained, held together with pure stress and duct tape kind. In these notebooks I write what really happens because there's the lesson plan. And then there's reality. And reality usually involves 30+ students, half of them forgetting their materials, several chatting like they're at a bus stop, at least one cheating with the subtlety of a brick. Grades closing, brain closing too. Now it's the end of the term. Grades are about to close. And at my school, teachers need at least 3 grades per class. Sounds easy, right? Try doing that for 8 classes. Over 200 students. Meanwhile, some classes are so large they look like a music festival crowd shoved into a room built for 20 kids. I'm already mentally calculating grades as I walk up, or at least trying to, when suddenly, the audacity approaches. One of my students, let's call him Kevin, spots me from across the courtyard. He power walks toward me with the energy of someone who thinks they're about to deliver a TED Talk. No greeting. No, hey miss, can I ask something? Not even a good morning. Madam, how can you give us a quiz with such little notice? It's not fair. You can't do that. Like he was filing a formal complaint directly into my face. My brain literally screeched to a halt, because I had no idea what quiz he was talking about. My eyebrows went up so fast I think I accidentally did a microfacial workout. The teacher instinct activates. And here's the thing. Pop quizzes. Totally allowed. Especially in the classes where I spend more time saying, stop talking, than teaching actual English. So I tell him, it's my right as a teacher to give a small quiz. If you studied, you'll be fine. But inside my head, it's more like, sir, what quiz? What are you talking about? But Kevin just huffs, mutters something dramatic under his breath, and walks off like he's the hero of his own movie. Oh, that quiz. So I march to the teacher's room, open my notebook for his class, and there it is, big, underlined, a note in my own handwriting. But the quiz I had proudly, confidently, and then completely forgotten about. And now, thanks to Kevin's mini meltdown, I remember it perfectly. Let's make this educational and hilarious. See, normally I would have still given the quiz. No big deal. But the way this kid approached me, not a question, not a concern, tirade, before 8 a.m., while walking. He had practically scolded me like I'd personally ruined his future. So I thought, I'm not going to punish him. I'm not going to embarrass him. But I'm going to let natural consequences do the talking. And maybe deliver a tiny sprinkle of, you did this to yourself. The quiz heard round the classroom. So I walk into class later that morning. Everyone's at their desks, backpacks half open, whispering like they're plotting a rebellion. I can immediately tell Kevin has been spreading the word. The whole class looks ready to riot. Put my bag down. Smile. A big, calm, terrifyingly teacher-like smile. And I say, Alright everyone, take out a pen. We're having a short vocabulary quiz today. Q groans. Whisper. Kevin immediately looks like he wants to sink through the floor tiles. But I'm not done. I hold up the quiz sheet, look around the room and say, in the sweetest tone imaginable, and everyone please thank Kevin, 'cause he reminded me we had this quiz today. I had totally forgotten. Silence. Then every head in the room slowly turns toward him like a swivel chair of judgment. Kevin's face does this amazing thing where it goes through all 5 stages of grief in 3 seconds. Regret served fresh. Stage 1, denial. His eyebrows shoot up. Like he can't believe I would betray him with the truth. Stage 2, anger. He mutters, "What? No, I didn't, that's not." Stage 3, bargaining. He looks around like maybe one of his classmates will defend him. They do not. Stage 4, depression. His shoulders slump. He realizes exactly what happened. Stage 5, acceptance. He pulls out his pen. The class. Oh, they loved it. Kids who normally slept in the back were suddenly wide awake, smiling at their desks. And the cherry on top. They actually said it. In unison. A chorus of perfectly timed, deliciously petty teenage voices. Thanks, Kevin. He facebombed. And I swear I caught a few kids struggling not to laugh. The quiz. A lesson in vocabulary. And consequences. The quiz itself. 10 simple vocabulary words. Nothing outrageous. And for what it's worth, Kevin did fine. He wasn't a bad student, just dramatic. But after that day, he never complained about quiz notices again. In fact, he started greeting me before speaking. Small victory. But a victory nonetheless. This wasn't revenge designed to ruin someone. It didn't involve yelling, punishments, or power trips. It was just a single moment where the universe handed me a golden opportunity to show, gently, that sometimes your own actions dig the hole you fall into. Kevin tried to corner me about a quiz he thought I unfairly sprung on them. But in reality, he reminded me of something I had completely forgotten. He wanted to complain. He ended up scheduling the quiz for everyone. He wanted to make me feel guilty. He accidentally made himself the star of the announcement. It wasn't cruel. It wasn't humiliating. It was just the perfect, harmless little reminder that sometimes, if you come at the teacher, you better be ready for the homework you're about to get. And honestly, taught me something too. Sometimes the most satisfying revenge isn't about getting even. It's about letting the natural consequences unfold while you sip your metaphorical tea. Because karma doesn't always need your help. Sometimes it just needs small nudge. If this little slice of petty justice made your day, smash that like button. And tell me in the comments, what's the pettiest revenge you've ever seen happen in real life? And of course, don't forget to subscribe for more stories just like this. Stories where the universe gives us those sweet, perfect moments of classroom karma. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.